What's up, everybody? Welcome to the ReCoop. I'm your host, Cooper Daniels, and today is Tuesday, March 21st. In the Lord's year 2024, how the hell are you doing? We got all this news, folks. RFK Jr. bought $24,000 worth of GameStop. He's with the apes. He used his Monsanto profits. Man, not only Donald Trump can pander to us, folks. And then what? Joe Biden full on capitulating? Is that what's happening with ETH? He's like, hey, Gary, Gary, you're fucking us up, man. He doesn't say bro. He says, come on, man. You're messing us up. Screwing us up, Gary. Pass it. I don't care. Ethereum. I don't care. I don't think that's what's happening. Folks, my time on crypto Twitter, if I have ever seen, I've never seen a more buy the rumor, sell the news in this ETH ETF thing that's going to, I guess, be passed tomorrow. Now, they're going to have to approve the whatever filing, and then they're going to, in the end, have to approve the S1 whatever to actually get this thing to be sold to people. And apparently, they have deadlines for the filing on Thursday, I suppose, is the deadline. But with the S1, they have no deadline. I don't know if this is important. I think probably they're just going to pass the damn thing because they're like, fuck it, who's going to buy this garbage? Because who is going to buy an ETH spot ETF? Why do you want to buy that? They're not allowed to use, there's no staking rewards. So you're just kind of getting, like, there's no point in this product. There's no demand for ETH ETFs anywhere else. Who is going to buy this? It's going to be a disappointment. And I think they know that. And they probably got some nefarious bullshit under their sleeve. Like, look, folks, last week we're here. I don't know. We'll just say last week. It probably wasn't last week. Time is irrelevant at this point. But recently, the SEC made it very clear that they're suing Uniswap and Consensus, saying that Ethereum is a security. They've been propping up their buddies at Prometheum. Like, the celebrations, the euphoria on the timeline, the I told you so's is wild. I don't buy it. There is something else. There's something else. You're having ETF issuers that issued the BTC ETF being like, we withdraw. We don't care. If we can't do staking, we're not going to do it. It's going to be way too crowded. We're not going to be able to be competitive. BlackRock is just going to be the only one that any of these donkeys buy. And why are they buying it anyways? Why? Because it's too expensive? Gas fees on actual Ethereum? I don't know. I don't buy it, folks. I think we're being played. How's everybody doing? Anybody in the chat? Once again, we're starting at a random ass time. You know, if I should start teaching classes on how to build a YouTube show. There he is. The hat is just me and you. Just me and you, dude. We got 50 people on Twitter and 5 on YouTube. Governor's hat. What do you think? Hey, No Fates. What's up, man? Thanks for showing up. What do you guys think of the ETH ETF? Are you excited about it? Good afternoon, Coop. Good afternoon to you, GFY. GFY is a hero? Nah, we're all here. Relax and sleep. He was falling asleep back there, and he was like, you know what? I'm too relaxed. Coop is yelling about ETFs. I got to get in the chat. Hey, Jaxhole's in the building. What's up, man? The Coop Troop. Okay. Look, folks. This is the deal. It doesn't matter if Coop beats Nico. Okay? To Coop. It doesn't matter to Coop if Coop beats Nico in the Messina Bridge tournament. Because Coop, all this talk about plastic and testicles on the timeline, there's no plastic in Coop holder testicles. It's been just replaced by steel. American steel, or not American steel, whatever kind of steel you like. I forget that. It's not just me here. And this is a global movement. Okay, but maybe American steel. Why not? Well, you guys hate American steel. What the fuck's wrong with American steel? Okay, we need something. There needs to be something that this country still does, except for Chinese food. Just kidding. There's your country's preference of steel in Coop holders' balls. Doesn't matter. Oh, some fucking Greek token named Nico. Efkaristo, Nico. Go sell a fucking car, you greasy bastard. Go fucking... There's no way. There's no way. Evis in Cyprus, maybe he likes Greeks. He says, well, I prefer Greeks to the Turks. He still doesn't care. We got Evis from Cyprus beating these Greek bastards at Nico. All of the fucking Euro, all the Euros, the fucking lamb that they're shaving off over there at the Nico workshop. What are you guys doing, Algorand? Why are you supporting this weird Greek restaurant over the Coop? God damn it. No Face says ETH ETF is good everywhere. Governor's Hat says microplastics in your balls makes you jizz confetti. It's science. Look it up. We're great at being obese. Yeah. Got our steel, fat, diabetes, fat people taking diabetes medicine, getting stomach paralysis to look like an aging lesbian as a 55-year-old man. Ozempic's great. You know what I'm saying? God damn it, I will be a fat bastard before I take your stupid pills. God damn it. Nico loves Ozempic. I've heard it. Those hairy bastards. They you know, if a token could have a hairy back, an ass, it'd be Nico. Vote for Coop, you assholes. Malacca, there you go. I think they do. I remember that. I remember them saying that. I was in a relationship with a Greek girl for several years. Her name was Peru. Her parents were hippies. All right. Don't know how to spell it, but doesn't Efhariston mean thank you? Efkaristo, I think, is thank you. Efkaristo, Nico. What's up, chicken tenders? What you like your chicken tenders with, man? You like it with ranch, barbecue sauce? Are you a child and like them with ketchup? Honey mustard? There's no plastic in a Coop holder's balls. Any of you only got one nut? Folks, whatever. I had a friend with a glass nut, and I don't remember why he had that glass nut or why I knew, but he told me one time that he only had one ball, and boy, did I, as a young man, never let that go. I need to call that guy. He was an asshole, but I love him. All right, folks, let's go. Let's look at it. Let's look at the things. Let's have some fun. It's Tuesday. Oh my God. I was up late last night. Not even doing inappropriate things, just being responsible, but up late. I don't feel them, which actually, when you're up late and you like don't drink and shit, the next day you feel out of it, but you don't feel like garbage. It's kind of better. All right. You're not going to tell me what you like your chicken tenders with, chicken tender? Fine. All right, let's go to CNBC and see what's going on. All right. Oh, is today NVIDIA Day? Let's look it up. God, how do they continue to live up to the hype? Are we going to get a correction today? All right, so the Dow is 100% sideways. Everything. The markets are sideways. Biden to sell 1 million barrels of gasoline to reduce prices at the pump ahead of July 4th. We've been doing that at record rate, which I mean is appropriate, honestly. All right, what do we got? Is this happening today or is this happening tomorrow? Oh, it's Wednesday, so it's tomorrow. Stocks were flat Tuesday, hanging the record level seen in the previous session as investors look toward artificial intelligence favorite, NVIDIA. The tech-heavy NASDAQ rose, nothing in short. NVIDIA shares inched slightly higher prior to its earnings report due Wednesday after the close. All right, so we'll find out tomorrow afternoon about that bullshit. All my wife wants to do is buy NVIDIA. I'm like, well, good call. She's like, you're the crypto guy. I was like, hey, you know what, lady? I own some of that shit too, okay? But you're right. And by the way, my crypto, you poo-poo it, but it's not doing so bad. I mean, let's be real here, folks. Let's keep it real. 70,000 isn't something to sneeze at. All right, there's nothing I give a shit about. Let's go look at the headlines at Bloomberg. Am I sharing all this shit? I am. Good. All right. ASML TSMC can disable chip machines if China invades Taiwan. Intense. Isn't TSMC building a factory in the United States? Oh my God. Uniswap Labs denies crypto tokens or securities in the SEC response. Get that somewhere else. I mean, I could use archive dot whatever, but let's just, I'm sure CoinDesk and all of them are covering that as well. All right. CoinDesk. Things are ticking down. Like we got BTC sub 70 and ETH is holding on to its gains, but slightly ticking down. So okay, we're going to do prices in a second. Biden administration is easing up on crypto. A vibes analysis. Oh God. Excuse me. Fidelity dropped staking plans and updated Ether ETF filing. Annualized yields on Ether staking are nearly 3% as of Tuesday. Data from popular staking service Lido shows. Uniswap Labs, there we go. See ya, Joe. Uniswap lawyers say the protocol doesn't meet the SEC's own definition of an exchange. Uniswap Labs moved Tuesday to quash a looming regulatory battle over Ethereum's dominant decentralized crypto exchange, imploring the SEC in legal filings that its planned lawsuit wasn't worth the fight. The company received the Wells notice, essentially a heads up from the SEC notifying the recipient that the regulator believes it broke the law in April. The notice accused the Uniswap protocol of being an unregistered securities exchange and the interface and wallet as being unregistered securities brokers. So what? So the SEC's plan is to allow for a ETH spot ETF where staking isn't allowed, and then they kill DeFi. And so now you've just got Ethereum, except for some weird inflation thing that you're not participating in, that the rest of the world can kind of play around with, but you've just got this stagnant thing that it's just being criminalized. What? I don't understand. What's the deal here? What's the aim here? They're not just like this idea that they're just completely capitulating because of political pressure. That seems like a stretch. It's like too quick of a turn. There's a plan. The company received a Wells notice, essentially a heads up from the SEC notifying the recipient that the regulator believes it broke the law. Okay, we already read that. In their response to they said they pushed back against the arguing that the protocol does not meet the definition of exchange. This protocol is now a passive technology that people use to trade cryptocurrencies. That the SEC would have to redefine what an exchange is in order to have jurisdiction over Uniswap. Under the current definition, Uniswap would have had to be specifically designed for securities trading. It is general purpose, and the majority of its volumes are obvious non-securities like Ethereum, Bitcoin, and stablecoins. Said that the SEC knows that the current definition of an exchange does not cover any Uniswap Lab products. That's why, as we speak, there's a pending rulemaking where the SEC is trying to redefine about a half a dozen words in their own regulations to try to capture us. That's not going to work. It goes beyond their authority given by Congress. He also said that the SEC's accusation that Uniswap's interface and wallet or brokers will fail as well, pointing to a recent ruling from a federal judge dismissing the SEC's claim that the Coinbase wallet constituted an unregistered securities broker. Because the SEC would have to stretch its authority to regulate Uniswap, the protocol's lawyers argued the agency should not take on significant litigation risks. Future innovators from attempting to foster new ideas that bring much needed competition and innovation to financial and commercial markets. We will litigate if we have to, and if we litigate, we will win. But we are hoping that the SEC sees that their current strategy is not protecting anyone and not benefiting Americans. Last December, the SEC hinted at increased scrutiny of LP tokens in its settlement with Barnbridge, the Barnbridge DAO, according to the law firm. If it moves forward with allegations Uniswap's outlined Tuesday, the regulator's enforcement action could outline a coming fight with broad implications for how DeFi ticks. According to Uniswap Labs, well noticed, the SEC alleges LP tokens are investment contracts whose distribution violates security laws. Uniswap Labs rejects that argument on the grounds that LP tokens don't fit into the regulators' their bookkeeping devices. All right. Well, so they're saying on Monday, the SEC's Division of Trading and Markets informed exchanges they would approve 19.4s this week, reversing their stance from 2 weeks ago, according to a source. Issuers responsible for S1s contacted the SEC, but the Division of Corporation Finance appeared out of sync with the Division of Trading and Markets. It is crunch time as firms grapple with the SEC's seemingly sudden shift in potentially approving spot Ether exchange-traded funds. On Monday, the SEC's Division of Trading and Markets called exchanges to tell them they would be approving 19B4s this week. This comes as Barron's reports that SEC staff told exchanges on Monday that it was leaning towards approving them, citing people familiar with the matter. This is a 180-degree turn from what the SEC told issuers 2 weeks ago when the agency showed no interest in the filings. It's a completely unprecedented situation, which means it's entirely political. Issuers who are then responsible for S1s began making calls to the SEC. However, examiners within the SEC's division of corporation finance were seemingly not on the same page as the agency's division of trading and markets. Notably, the SEC's division of trading and markets approves 19B4s, while the agency's division of corporation finance is in charge of S1s. They're not even internally coordinated yet, which is why this is most likely a political decision. Some sources speculate the SEC's change of heart could be politically motivated as elections are approaching quickly. Former President Donald Trump has appeared to be pro-crypto over the past month. The former president told a crowd that bought his NFTs that Joe Biden doesn't know what crypto is and said, if you like crypto, form, blah, blah, blah. The source said they would not be surprised if this becomes a campaign issue. The issue is that Democrats desperately need young people to go out and vote for them. And the main positioning, if you look at what Biden is doing from a campaign perspective, is to position himself as a forward-looking octogenarian. Next up are updates to the 19B4 forums after maybe they are just full on being like, oh shit, we're going to lose this election because we're losing young people. They like crypto, do it. Paradigm leads 150 million raised for Web3 social media platform Farcaster. Base can't stop, won't stop. All right, let's just go look at prices. Okay, we're back in greed. Bitcoin is ticking down a touch over the last hour, but it's up 1% in the 24 hours, up 13.5% in the last 7 days. Ethereum is drastically outperforming because of all this news. Everybody thought that the Ethereum spot ETFs would be absolutely rejected, and now we're finding out that they might not be, although I am hesitant based on what I've said earlier. Volume is up drastically, certainly in Ethereum. Solana continues to perform. XRP is basically the same shit. Avalanche is performing very well, up 28% in the last 7 days, 10% in the last 24 hours. Polkadot doing all right. Chainlink up 28% in the last 7 days. Stacks, let's see. Dog with hat whiff is down over the last week. Sui doing great, up 27% in the last 7 days. Not really performing in the last hour or day. Thorchain correcting back down. Algo lost another spot on the list. Volume is up though, up over 100 million. It had been sitting in that 50 million range, and it is knocking on the door of 19 cents. It's up 9% over the last 7 days and almost 5% in the last 24 hours, but still falling down the ranks. Algorand is less valuable than the Jupe token on Solana, an exchange token, an aggregator token. All right. Well, there you go. I was just curious, like, what has fallen out of the top 100? Nothing that splashy. Okay. Let's go to Vestige. Vestige. Pepe is definitely doing well. Degen is doing well. Did you guys know you can buy Degen on Algorand? The actual Degen. This is just Degen from base. Pepe. That's legit Pepe. All right. So chips doing chippy things, staying at top. DFly number 2 still rocking. Can't wait for their web wallet. Pocket Gold ticking up. Opal knocking on the door 20 cents. Vestige is up at almost 8%. GORA is ticking down in the last 24 hours. Still doing good. Coop coin is for the gains and the things you're going to get. Doing well. Sitting there above old Nico. Total TVL. Almost 115,000 more total value locked for Coop coin over Nico. That greasy Greek. There you go. Akita sitting there looking pretty in the last 24 hours, up 2%. Algo 200 took back a penny. They're back, baby. How's the hooker doing? Anybody bother to figure out what that address was? Anybody? Damn it. Thought it was funny. All right. So somebody really just went ahead and skirt, but then it's building back. That's doing good. All right. The hooker's all right. The hooker's doing fine. What was gold doing? Let's look at that real quick. Look at oil too. Now that we're selling all that US oil. Yeah, so it's ticking down a bit. Gold pushing down. Silver pushing down, I guess, but still above 32. Gold's still knocking on the door, 2,500. It's pretty great. All right, dude. Booyakasha. Let's go back to Restream and let's see what you guys are talking about. And then we'll head on our way. I'm going to get a haircut this week. What you got? That's funny. We'll get there. Okay, we're good. Do Greeks use the word? Yeah, I think they do. Don't know how to spell it. Okay, Efkaristo. Can we get the NVIDIA CEO to tap jaw on the shoulder? That'd be fun. Let's do that. Is there a chance to win these legal cases? They need ETH to classify as a specific asset. I think that the SEC continues to lose. And I think that Hester Pierce said it a while ago, being like, we need to stop forcing all of these, and then in the end losing. Nobody wins. People, retail investors don't win. The SEC is just all their resources are going towards losing causes. An industry that is growing rapidly globally is being hampered in the United States. Maybe that is truly what's happening, is that there is powerful people looking at the SEC and being like, okay, so you're spending tons of resources on this. You continue to lose. You will lose this if you fight these people tooth and nail on this because of just the same exact words that your SEC has said about Ethereum in the past. So their move is they have to approve it, so they're gonna approve it, but they're going to make it useless and just a tool to manipulate. Did Algo used to be top 15? Algo did. I don't know if did it ever reach top 15. It certainly was top 20 for a bit. Unfrozen Caveman Lawyer says, checking Algo's price feels like getting kicked in the plastic nuts. I like it, man. At Relax, yes, briefly, because accelerated vesting caused circulating supply to explode. Mm-hmm. Thinking of starting an NFT project of drunk characters wearing top hats. I'll call them sloppy toppies. Thoughts? I'm in. Get me some sloppy toppy. I think that means something else, doesn't it? Some sloppy toppy. Should we look at speaking of sloppy toppy, let's look at my notifications. I get more engagement on my NBA Twitter posts than I do on my crypto Twitter post, by the way, which is an interesting discovery. Maybe I missed my calling. I don't see anything. Okay, folks. Hey, thank you for showing up. I appreciate you guys. We'll keep it short today. So today's Tuesday. Tomorrow we got NVIDIA coming out. And we'll probably get, an Ethereum spot ETF. They may announce it tomorrow. They may announce it Thursday, whatever it is. I think the deadline is the 23rd for Van Eck, maybe. I don't remember. But yeah, this is an exciting week. Globally, we're a bit of a mess. Let me just see real quick. Sloppy toppy. All right, we're good. All right. I'm not even going to share that. All right, folks. Catch up. There it is. I think that's the way to end it, man. Unless he likes it with ketchup. That's all good. I was just teasing. People can like things with ketchup. I think, I used to be barbecue for me. I always, when I would go to McDonald's, I'd have chicken nuggets. I like sweet and sour sauce or barbecue. Now if I eat actual chicken tenders though, I tend to want ranch or a really good barbecue sauce. But I can get down with some ketchup too. All right, GG, what's up? Hey, yeah, what's going on? Hey, yeah, what's up? GG's in the building. All right, folks, I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, and I got to get out. I gotta get upstairs on the earlier side, so we will have an earlier show tomorrow. I'll see you.